If you take extremely good care of yourself, I want you to lean this way. Not so much so, I'm going to ask you to lean this way. Just be careful you don't bump heads with your neighbors. And I want a nice, big, deep lean so that we can really see it. Okay? I take extreme, oh, well, before you do it, there's no middle. No middle. Every day you make decisions more important than this. Just make a decision. And it's also, one more thing, it's subjective. So if your partner goes over to this side and you're like, you shouldn't be over there. No, it only matters what you think about you, right? Not what you think about them. So I take extremely good care of myself. Lean this way. Not so much so lean this way. Go. Oh my God. Okay, part 2. I don't know if you got a good visual, but just be happy we're not on a boat right now because it would be bad. It would be very bad. Here's part 2. Listen, if you're happy with the side of the room you're virtually on, I want you to lean forward. If you're not so happy with the side of the room you're on, I want you to lean backward. Ready, set, go. Okay, this looks odd. If someone walked in right now, it looks odd. But okay. So I am going to virtually review the corners of the room, and we'll just talk about them a little bit, okay? So in that back corner of the room would be people who currently take extremely good care of themselves and are not happy there about that. Is anyone there? No, there's nobody there, okay? Got that? So this corner of the room would represent people who currently, in their opinion, take extremely good care of themselves and are thrilled and excited to be here. If that's you, say, woo! Oh, yeah. Well, see, there's some, so that's encouraging. So let me ask you a question of these people. Is every moment of every day like, woo? Do you agree that it's kind of a cyclical sort of thing, but that generally, overall, you feel like you're doing okay? Yeah. So what's great about being in this corner of the room, when you are in this corner where you're taking extremely good care of yourself, it's not like, oh, I've been working on this and I'm all good. It's like, no, it's not a place you get to. It's a place you get to, and then you see new doors that open, new opportunities that present themselves, new challenges that you feel capable of taking on. When you get to here, there's a new there. People in this corner, do you agree? That's what's amazing about being in this corner. It's not a stagnant place you get to. It's a place that just opens up a whole new road for you. Now, this corner of the room, the back corner, this corner is people that don't take extremely good care of themselves and are completely fine with it. If that's you, say, that's me. So there's a few people, a handful, a smattering of people. This is the point where I want you to get out in your book, your very busy handwork or paper or handouts that I left for you here. There's some resources on the back, blank paper. I'm going to tell you a couple of things that I'd really love for you to write down. So these people teach us a lot. We all know people in this corner of the room. People, and they're nice people. They're smart people. They're good-looking people. They're fine. They also know what to do. They know what to do to get there. They don't want to do it. Now, this could be your patients, your partner, your kids, your parents. It's when you want something more for people more than they want it for themselves. Right? I know how to get you off these diabetes pills. Like, us wanting it for people doesn't make it so. So if you want one thing that will plummet your stress level, write this down. Leave people where they are. It's not funny. If you've ever tried to change someone else, just stamp your feet. Liars. If you've ever tried to change someone else, stamp your feet. This is what we do. We're like, oh, it's great over here. You should come. You should do this. You should do that. You should do the other thing. If I only had 10 seconds with you guys, here's the one thing I would tell you. Write this down. Work harder on yourself than on anything else. Because here's what we do. We put our time, our energy, our money, our resources into trying to change other people. And they're fine where they are. When they're ready, they'll come, they'll ask you, and we'll give them all the help and resources that we can. But what if, right now, when they're not ready, we put that time, money, energy, resources into ourselves? What would that be like? What kind of community members could we be then? Work harder on yourself than on anything else. and everything else will be better. I guarantee you that. Leave people where they are, your stress level will plummet. Now, the back corner of the room represents people who currently, in their opinion, do not take extremely good care of themselves. But if we were to do this again next year, you wouldn't mind being in this corner. If that's you, say, that's me. Be proud, that's me. This is a great corner to be in. Why is that corner so great to be in? Opportunity, potential, you'll never be lonely. So many great things about that corner. Amazing place to be in.